Hey, I was eating. Peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace to the ancestors, the Orishas, the deities. Planet Kai herself, sun, everything is spirit and soul. Everyone with spirit and soul. The insects, the animals, nature, elements, elemental beings. Grand rising, grand afternoon to you all. I hope you all are feeling mighty. This is interesting. This is interesting. Check this out. My laptop, right? You know, they don't got a camera on the other side, so I can't like flip the screen like just by pressing a button. So I gotta kind of like grab the camera, turn around, so you can see what I be talking about and other shit be going on and shit like that. So let's check this out, cause this is about today's message. Today's message. Today. All right, so let's get this around, man. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. You know, let's do it right. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Come on, I got shit up by my feet. Hey, we're gonna talk about this today. Can you see that up there? Are you looking up there? You call that the sky? Clouds? We're gonna talk about those today. We're gonna get right with those today. Look at those. Look at those. We're gonna get right with those today. We're gonna get with those today. We're gonna get with those today. Right? Ooh. Check this out. Alright. And we're gonna eat while we do it. Alright? So let's have a blast. So and I'm going to shop for new crystals as well. Over the weekend. So make sure you're stocking up with some new crystals. Because I'll be needing them. You all do. So, word, that. I've been saying this for a while, like, hey, you know, clouds is fake, you know. You know, put there to block out the sun. You know, that the sun rays don't reach us, planet Kai, the ground, at a strong level. You know, it's all about not wanting us to charge up and reaching higher levels within self. Because they're scared of us. They know what's going to happen once we charge up. But ain't nothing you can do about it because it's happening, regardless. Even for the people that vibrating low, when that solar flare hit, second sun come back, and we get our powers, yeah, they're gonna charge up too. But because they vibrate low, they're not gonna be at a high level for those who are tapped in and who are vibrating high, who are doing things with positive intent, right? So that being said, let's get into the thing. So I was having a talk, nice good talk, and as I was explaining to some gods and goddesses about the planet and you know what's going on, who we are, and stuff like that. Just you know, talking and spreading message outside. Came across somebody, you know what I'm saying? Came across a Caucasian, you know, and we started talking about the sky, and she was talking about how you know she has crystals and she does yoga and she tries to meditate and stuff like that. And that she has been sober for a while, and she was going to go skydiving. That's what it was. And she was going to go skydiving to celebrate, I forgot, 2 years sobriety, something like that. Can't really remember. You know, after a while, the conversation kind of like goes too long for certain people. Also saving my energy, I start tuning out a little bit. You know what I mean? But um, so shout out to her. So she was going to go skydiving. All right, cool. So we was on the subject of the sky as well as many other subjects. Um, we got to talk about the sky. She goes, does her skydiving thing the next day. You know, she calls out of work. She lets me know she knew she wasn't coming in. You know what I mean? So because of my status there. So the next day she comes in. So we start talking about the clouds again. So talk about the sky again. Cause I be talking about it. I be talking about everything. So and where I'm at, I get a good view of the sky. So a lot of the videos come from over there because what's happening over there is amazing, and I get to record it. Okay, cool. So she come back in, and we all talking about it again. And she go, "What do you mean clouds are fake?" I jumped out of a cloud and literally went through one. I touched one, and I found it to be so funny because I was like, "Well, do you think you cannot touch and feel an illusion? You can see an illusion just as much as you can see an illusion. You can touch and feel an illusion. Just because you can see it, touch it, and feel it, doesn't necessarily make it exactly real. For instance, if you're walking down the street, that person that may have just walked past you, would you believe? What if I told you that person may not have been real? That person may have been a simulation to make it seem like what's going on this planet is real. So just because you see the clouds there, don't make it real. And a lot of you believe that the clouds are real. A lot of you believe that the clouds are real. You get on the airplane, you go take trips. Oh, turbulence was crazy because we went through the clouds. What are the purpose of the clouds? Oh, what? To provide water to the planet, rain. To cool you down if it's too hot outside, you get a little bit of shade. Because to my knowledge and understanding, that there was never any nighttime. There was never a winter time. There was two suns. It was always sunny, clear skies, blue and many other colors that you would see at sunset. Because that's really what the sky looked like. And you can't see that with clouds in a way. So if that's how it was back then how was how's clouds? How even the moon is real? Now we go from clouds and we dive in deeper when you say okay, so if there was never really a nighttime because there was two suns, it can't be a nighttime with two suns. Then where the fuck the moon came from? Hmm? And if the moon was real, why did they fake all the moon landings? Mr. Armstrong, Bozo the Clown. If that's what really happened, then why? If it's real, then why fake it? Okay, so fries and a veggie sandwich that I made. You know what I'm saying? I made that. You know what I mean? Like the veggie sandwich, the veggies. So why? Why lie if it's real? Why not tell the truth before lie? Why? Okay, so she was fully she was fully in the mind state or said that clouds are real. She was debating with me, going. I would have jumped through it. I would just skydiving. Okay, so clouds are real, huh? Ashe. Mm-hmm. Let's check the time. It was 12:11. Keep seeing that 11 at 11:11 at 1:11. I keep catching it. At 22, I keep catching it. Hmm? Listening. Clouds. Those of you that will hear this message, you too believe that clouds are real. They're here to block out the sun. They're here to cover up what's really going on in the sky. They're here to really cover up the firmament, the dome that is over this planet, to keep us separated from our ancestors and other Anunnaki. But their systems falling apart. That's why you're seeing dragons. You're seeing the lightning. They would say it's a thunderstorm. But we all know they're getting their ass kicked. There's a fight going on up there. So clouds are real, huh? Let's dive right in. Let's dive right in. Here we go. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go over the first half, and then we're gonna jump into the second half. I want you to know. I want you to let me know if you hear a contradiction here. And this is research. They gonna lie in front of your face, drop a little truth with it, lie some more. Cause they know you ain't trying to really figure it out. Right? Okay then. So let's get into it, bro. So family, a cloud is made of water. Yeah. See, this. I hear it. This is what one of y'all gonna say. A cloud is made of water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky. There are many kinds of clouds. Clouds are an important part of Earth's weather. A cloud is made of water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky. There are many kinds of clouds. Clouds are an important part of Earth's planet Kai weather. And that's what you believe, that's what you are saying, that's what you was taught. What's next? Right? And here we are. So then you would ask, are clouds natural to the planet or unnatural? And then you would say, yes, it is natural to the planet, sir, because we just said that clouds are made of water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky. That must mean there's a lot of ice crystals up there because it's thick as shit. It's thick as shit. Why don't water crystals ain't coming down here? Why the water crystals don't burn up in the sun when it's summertime? It's water crystals. The water crystals are that powerful and resistant to the sun that they can stay there? Or is it some that weak that they can't burn crystals? Water crystals? Water droplets? Can we make it sense? Can we make it make sense? Hmm? So then it led me to ask. So you see what happened was through my meditation and me kept asking and me just kept reviewing the sky. Is this thing real? Cause I know it ain't. Message just dropped right into my lap. Oh, I had to get right on this video. I had previous videos to put out before this one, but here's the one. So you want to ask how clouds natural? Oh, man-made. And I just read, and you will believe with that little line there, that clouds are natural, right? This is what we read a little while ago. Here's what I'm about to read you right now with research. Because I knew it wasn't. Are clouds natural and man-made? Although most clouds covering the sky have a purely natural origin, although most clouds in the sky. Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, do you guys know do you guys know who started Industrial Revolution? J.P. Morgan. Do you know what Industrial Revolution is? Like the making of the streets, concrete, the making of the buildings, corporate, all these things. Driving, then banking came into play. This doesn't say since the beginning of time, even though time is not real. This doesn't say any of that. It says since the beginning of Industrial Revolution. So that beginning part already goes against what's happening up here when they say it's water droplets and crystals floating in the sky. Because what would Industrial Revolution have to do with that up there? Alright. Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, the use of fossil fuels and water vapor and other gases emitted by nuclear, thermal, and geothermal power plants yield significant alterations of the local weather conditions. Huh? Although most clouds covering the sky have a purely natural origin, put that aside. Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, the use of fossil fuels, they're trying to say factories and things, and water vapors and other gases emitted by nuclear, thermal, and geothermal power plants yield significant alterations of the local weather conditions. So you're going to say it's because of the buildings and gases and the thermals and the geothermal power plants. They're emitting so much of this fog and smoke that is going up there towards the sky, and it is stuck there with water vapors. And water evaporates, doesn't it? So how long should the water vapors be there for? Is this making sense? But I thought it was water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky. So what you're saying is we got half of the clouds are real because of that reason right there. That theory of water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky, and then we tap over and we jump over into. But the rest are fake because of the Industrial Revolution. Okay. Here's another one. Can humans make clouds? What clouds are made by humans? What clouds are made by humans? Okay. Low clouds are the most likely genera, what do you want to call it? Genera to be formed due to human activities. Low clouds, low clouds are the most likely genera to be formed due to human activities, especially cumulus and stratocumulus. These clouds could be named anthropocumulus and anthropostratocumulus, and is designated by clouds probably do not exist. Low clouds are the most likely genera to be formed due to human activities. What human activities is that? Especially cumulus and stratocumulus. Cumulus clouds, stratocumulus clouds. Do we know what cumulus clouds are, guys? Do we? So, we're gonna look up cumulus. But I want to drop this next part on you. I want to give you this next part because I feel like it's valuable, right? Because clouds are real. So you guys, they're real. Because you guys look up there and go, oh, look beautiful. That one looks like a dog. That looks like a beater. Oh shit, that looks like Mona Lisa, right? And you guys are watching this shit, and you guys are going in. because they're beautiful, they're real to you, right? Okay, with proper quantities of water vapor and dust in an air parcel, the next step is for the air parcel mass to be cooled to a temperature at which cloud droplets or ice crystals can be formed. Let's go back up top. A cloud is made of water drops or ice crystals floating in the sky. When you say that, you are saying that that is naturally, that is natural, that is naturally done, that is happening on a natural scale, on a natural level. When you say that, there are many kinds of clouds. Clouds are an important part of Earth's weather, of planet Kai's weather. What you're saying is, on December 19th, when you drop this line in 2017, that this is natural. But then we go down here and say with proper quantities of water vapor and dust in air parcels, in an air parcel, whatever you want to call it. The next step is for the air parcel mass to be cooled to a temperature at which cloud droplets or ice crystals can form. Okay. Right? 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 So what we are learning here that it can be created. It is created. It was created. It's not by us. We didn't do that. Why would we make clouds? Why would we make something to block the sun? When the sun is us, and we are the sun. And we feed off the sun and we need the sun. So why? Why would we do that? Hmm? Why would we do that? That's like creating crystals as we did and then don't use them. That's what they're meant to be used for. So cumulus clouds, right? Cumulus clouds. Cumulus clouds are detached, individual cauliflower-shaped clouds, usually spotted in fair weather conditions. Cumulus clouds are detached, individual cauliflower-shaped clouds, usually spotted in fair weather conditions. But we went over about clouds and how the cumulus clouds, low clouds are the most likely generally to be formed due to human activities, especially cumulus and stratocumulus. So once again, these cauliflower individually shaped clouds, they're forming them from human activities. And then so you ask, what human activities is that? Now, I bet you somebody's gonna be like, oh, they do this and that to make it that with that, and that's how they get it to go like that, right? But it's natural, right? So if it's done naturally, how you doing it this way? All right, so let's go to air parcel. Air parcel. In meteorology, we often treat pockets of air in a similar way to ballooning. We call these pockets of air. We call these pockets of air parcels of air. Oh, sorry. We call these pockets of air parcels. A parcel is a bubble of air of no definite size that we generally assume it retains its shape and general characteristics as it rises or sinks in the atmosphere. In meteorology, we often treat pockets of air in a similar way to ballooning. We treat pockets of air in meteorology in a similar way to ballooning. We call these pockets of air parcels. A parcel is a bubble of air of no definite size that we generally assume it retains its shape and general characteristics as it rises or sinks in the atmosphere. That's what air parcel is. They said, right? So no, let's go back. Don't try to take me out. No, no, no. We're gonna go back because this air parcel thing is the part, right? So we go back here. Here we go. With proper quantities of water vapor and dust in an air parcel. And an air parcel is what? They say that it assumes to hold its characteristics whether it rises or sinks in the atmosphere. The next step is for the air parcel mass to be cooled to a temperature at which cloud droplets or ice crystals can form. The next step is for the air parcel mass to be cooled to a temperature at which cloud droplets or ice crystals can be formed. So, does it sound like that is happening naturally? It sounds like to me that you are cooling it. They said the parcel mass to be cooled to a temperature. These clouds are created. They're not naturally here. Yeah. Nice cool simulation you had going on for quite some time here, but now we're breaking this down. We're ripping this apart. And the firmament is breaking. The dome is breaking. It's going to break. The solar flare is going to hit. And it's on. Hey, you guys, man, keep tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I got a real good one coming in tomorrow too. Another lesson coming in tomorrow. So yeah, and you can find this yourself. You can find this yourself. If you're willing to do the research, you're willing to do the work, you can find this yourself. Yeah, real. I keep lying. You guys just keep lying. And it's falling apart. You guys are getting desperate. And slowly, every lie that you have told is being picked apart by many, many of us. For those of you with just spirit that are not natural to this planet, if you're tuning in, if you're tapped in, it is okay. You can be saved in this. If you're willing to accept and realize and recognize who the gods and goddesses on this planet, I'm gonna keep saying it. To my blacks and Latins, I'm like using that, but I like to use that. I don't like using it, but when I wanna make the separation so people can understand it on their level, I use that. But to my gods and goddesses, let's tap in, let's stay tapped in, let's charge up, let's get ready because it's happening. Just I hope paying attention to the sky. I hope you've been listening to people and that are wise and on a high level with positive intent, and you are taking the proper steps to really help yourself reach those higher levels and just try and start somewhere. It's not easy, right? But once you start and you start to realize and you start to believe within yourself and realize in yourself and remember within yourself that you are a god, you are a goddess, and that everything is you and you are everything and you are powerful and you control your reality and you can change your reality and that's why we have to be very careful with the words that we choose and the words that we say when we're speaking. You know, it is important that we realize these things. So, hey, love you guys. Boom. That was one. Tomorrow's gonna be the next one. Boom. And we're gonna go crazy again. So I hope y'all are having a great day. You should have a great day because you control your reality. Make it so. Ashe. And thus it shall be. Peace and love to you guys of all ages. From youngest to the middle old, to mad old and shit. Hey, holla at me. Love you all. Peace.